Hi kids, it's Mrs. Lorenz. I'm going to read to you today about Tik Tok. The book was written by Stephen Cosgrove and the pictures were done by Charles Reasoner. And this is from a series of books that I used to read my kids when they were little. So the copyright is even 1983. So that's a long time ago. But they always teach you a good lesson. So let's see what the lesson is today. This was actually dedicated to Ellen Moore, who taught the author not to laugh at those things that I could not see. Can you see that good? As you lay on an autumn day in a warm and sunny place, don't look up into the skies. Look down and squint your eyes. Squint them both so very tight that if you look with all your might, you'll find the land of more than small. And in this land are bugs, that's all. The big leaf swings creaked and groaned as the little bugs who attended Bugsville Buttonwood School waited for the class bell to ring. They played bug and go seek, cops and bugglers, and raced around and around so they would be good and tired by the time they went into school. One bug kid was a little bigger than the others. He swaggered into the yard, shoving the small bugs out of the way. You could see he thought he was really a tough bug. He was the leader of a gang who surrounded him as he got to the center of the yard. "Hey, Tik, how's it going, Tik? What's a buzzin', Tik?" they shouted, each trying to get in good with the head bug. Just to show how tough he was, Tik didn't answer any of them. He just kicked a little girl bug's ball into the bushes. Tik really knew how to be tough. He always picked on people smaller than himself and made fun of things he didn't understand. He didn't understand spiders, so one of his favorite things to do in the whole world was to make up stupid spider jokes. "Hey, Cricket, do you know why the spider crosses the playground?" Tik asked one day. Cricket scratched her head and said, "I don't know." "To get to the other slide," Tik shouted gleefully as he broke into gales of laughter. Right here on the wall, he even wrote, "Spiders just hang around." Spiffy McFarland, a spider himself, and the janitor of Buttonwood School overheard the joke and pretended that it didn't hurt, but it really did. Sometimes when no one was looking, Tik would use a can of spray paint or a crayon and write dumb things about spiders on the school walls. If you heard that background noise, that's my puppy Lucy. Probably has somebody's sock in their mouth, so she always has to bark to let you know, but she's not supposed to have socks in her mouth. Tik was really the king of Buttonwood bullies. And the grossest thing about him was that he felt he had to make fun of a cute little girl bug named Tok. Now, Tok was born with a disease that did not let her legs develop like the other bugs. The only way she could get around was in a wicker wheelchair. Everyone at school loved Tok, except Tik. He would yell at her and call her names like Wheelbug or Wobble Knees. One day, to show how tough he was, Tik tied one end of a vine to Tok's wheelchair and the other end to a boxberry bush. Then he ran into the schoolyard and pretended to fall and hurt himself. Of course, dear little Tok started to wheel over to him to see if she could help. The vine snapped tight, and Tok fell out of her chair onto the ground. Tik laughed so hard he had to hold his sides. "Oh, ha, ha, ha," he went. "Look at that. That is funny." And he ran off into the dark forest of high grass and wild berry bushes. Tik was snickering so hard that he didn't see a spider web stretched out across the trail. Before he could stop himself, he was wound up in the web like a cocoon. He was stuck fast in the sticky net. He hadn't hung there long when up walked the janitor, Spiffy McFarland, to see what kind of rat bug his web had trapped. "Well, well, well," said old Spiffy as he chewed on a stalk of grass. "It seems I've caught a bigger rat than I counted on. The bug bully of Buttonwood School." "Get me out of here, you old dumb spider," shouted Tik. "Old, am I?" mused Spiffy. "Dumb, am I? We'll see." Tik screwed up his face into his toughest bug bully look, and he said, "Hey, we all know that the only thing spiders are good for are catching flies and helping bugs with their menial chores." Spiffy nodded his head as if in understanding. "Oh, we do we? Maybe I'll let you hang there a bit until you can sympathize and understand other bugs' feelings." And with that, he sauntered off into the forest. "Other bugs' feelings? Poof!" said Tik. "I don't need his help." He began twisting around and trying to release himself from the cocoon, but the only thing he succeeded in doing was hanging himself upside down. Tik was scared. "Here I am, as helpless as Tok in her wheelchair," he thought. Suddenly he realized what Spiffy had been talking about. He had always made fun of bugs weaker than he, and now he was weaker and more helpless than any of them. Little bug tears began to stream from his bug eyes. He understood the pain he had caused others by being a bully. "I'm sorry," he wailed. "I'm going to be a better bug." At that, old Spiffy, who had been hiding nearby, stepped up to the web and said, without saying a word, he didn't say anything, sorry. Without saying a word, he cut Tik loose. Whenever he could, from that day forward, Tik would push Tok in her wheelchair around the playground at Buttonwood School. You could hear the bugs laughing and giggling all over Bugville as he told her jokes about the dumbest, stupidest bug around, a little bug named Tik, even though we don't say dumbest and stupidest at our school. So, if you're making fun of people ugly true, just look in the mirror and laughter will come to you. So what that means is, don't be mean to other people. Always be kind and loving and nice. Hey, we miss you guys at school. Can't wait to see you there again. Have a good day. Bye.